Hey everybody, Arnaldo Wolfman here. We're in the middle of setting up for one of our, I think like 7 or 8 homecomings this weekend. Now in the last video that I posted on my YouTube channel, make sure you guys subscribe, I told you that I'm tired of the Yorkville drivers. They keep going out. You're talking not even a driver that's sometimes a year old, less than 3 years old. I got 5 of them where the ends basically oxidize themselves or they break apart because one reason or another, or the driver falls apart or whatever the case may be. We're not pushing them, it's just that they're arcing. I'll do a video on that later on. But what I did is I actually used the Marathon PA18500 speaker in here. Now I had to sand the hole a little bit to open it up because it is slightly larger, but it's got a 5-inch voice coil, real beefy looking sub. Let's see how loud it is. So here's what I'm using as far as the measuring equipment. All right. We've got nothing fancy. I just have this Olympus recorder, but the middle mic was made specifically to record bass notes. I'm not using any kind of fancy measuring charts or anything like that because honestly, I'm not worried about that. I want to see or hear the difference because that's what my clients are going to notice. So while I really can't tell you, hey, you're going to hear how great the sub sounds over computer speakers, put your headphones on. You need to put this video on 1080 because YouTube will increase the audio quality with higher quality videos. But you'll hear a little bit of the differences, not just in terms of volume, but in terms of how clear it is. I haven't run it yet, so let's see which one's louder. Let's begin with the Yorkville in 5, 4, 3, 2, go. All right, so right away, again, typical Yorkville sound that's really made them famous. You get loud, bassy, but as I've said in other videos, it's basically a one-note wonder. But that range of notes that it does really well. But you can really hear where it's bottoming out, and I'm not clipping, I'm not limiting, but you can hear a little bit of bottoming out, you can hear a little bit of distortion. Again, with heavy bass, that part I don't think really matters to the schools. But let's go ahead and do the Yorkville LS800 with the Marathon, and this is the PA18500 driver. And let's see if there's a difference. 3, 2, 1. Okay, right away, you can really tell that while this was a little bit louder at the very beginning, this one hit way deeper. The middle notes sounded much cleaner. So definitely the Marathon PA18500 is gonna be my new driver of choice. You know, it's a good cabinet, it's a good amp in here for the most part, but I'm having a lot of issues with the drivers, and I know I'm not the only one. I know several of you are talking about having issues with the Yorkville driver. So this is gonna take care of that. But we're gonna go ahead, just for craps and giggles, we're gonna run both of them. For those of you tech heads that are wondering about the field specs, they're pretty much similar. It's almost impossible to find them, but I know for a fact that many people have bought these drivers specifically for the Yorkville with no issue. We're gonna go and turn them on. Let's run both at the same time. The third one is still off. All right, here we go. 3, 2, 1. They sound really good together. But overall, I'm really happy that I switched to the Marathon PA18500. It's a better priced driver. I like the sound out of it better. And other than the fact that I gotta sand the box a little bit on the outside, then we're good. Now remember, I would only recommend doing this if your box is out of warranty, unless you're just not really too worried about the warranty, because they may void the warranty when you're, sanding down the box. But again, that's the Marathon PA18500 driver. Really happy with that. I hope that this test helps you guys out. Again, I know a lot of you have asked me about it, so your wish is my command. Thank you so much. If this is your first time watching my channel, please make sure to subscribe, share with your friends, share with your enemies, whatever the case may be. Thank you so much. Good night, God bless, and I need about tree fitting.